Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marilisa and this is the Girl Meets Yarn episode 13. Vlogmas, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I missed the intro. So today is December 6th, 2018, and I'm coming to you guys from sunny Seattle. This is beautiful. This has been a couple of days are being glorious. You know, you have a couple of days that are rainy and yeah, it's just like, you know, yucky, and then we have some days that are just like glorious without not even a cloud. So I am so excited. You guys have no idea. So we may go on a walk today. Anyway, I'm wearing today my swag or whatever. And I made this pattern a year ago. I think this has been a year old. Exactly when she launched this pattern, I made it, and I never wear it because I don't like the color. So I didn't do the detail on the body. I just omitted that. I thought it was too busy, and I don't regret it. I made it in a medium size, and again, it's huge for me. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today for the podcast. Anyway, so you can find me on Instagram at mablu_123 and on Ravelry at Marilisa Lugo. Although I don't use Ravelry at all. I was just committed to it, and I think the Vlogmas situation have taken me out of the loop whatsoever. It's been so much fun, but so much work. And I did Vlogmas because you guys, I asked you if you guys wanted to do or see my life through Vlogmas, and you guys were like 98% were into it. So I was just like, let's do it, and we're having so much fun. And I will guarantee that my husband loves to be on it. He's a little shy, he's not into it, he's very private. And my two kids are the same way. Like, they have social media, they will post there, you know, rarely. And my husband doesn't even have Instagram or nothing like that. He just has Facebook. And I'm the only one who is just sharing all the times everywhere. You know, I have no problem. I accept them for what they are, and they accept me for who I am, and I'm just like, I don't care. Anyway, so don't worry, he likes it. It's been super fun. I will have to say, sometimes I worry that I will not have enough footage to make a video, and sometimes I have, like, so yesterday I had like 45 minutes of stuff that I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna cut half of it because I don't want them to be longer than 20 minutes. I think even 18 minutes I'm pushing them too far, but anyway. So it's a totally different format. It's not, I talk a little bit about knitting if I do that day, but it's pretty much kind of like reality TV, the Housewives of Seattle, pretty much. And you follow what I do during the day. It's nothing knitting heavy. I know I've been watching some other Vlogmas, and they're all about the yarn that I've been buying and blah, blah, blah. I'm not into frugally buying yarn anymore, and having minis, it doesn't appeal to me. So maybe one day it will, but today, this moment, my situation, it doesn't appeal at all. Anyway, and again, it's very casual. I don't follow a script. I just follow, I take my camera and I record whenever I am ready. And I got a new camera. I am so excited, you guys have no idea. I was thinking about getting this camera since August because the other camera that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Sorry, I got photograph, kind of like for photo camera. It's a Rebel T6, and I got this for my birthday. And I used to record on this one, but after 12 minutes it will shut itself down, and I will have to go ahead and just you know, make sure that I stop and then start recording again. However, the videos here were so beautiful. So I am very excited to see what I'm going to encounter with this new camera and how long I will be able to talk to, because again, I couldn't talk for a while. So I'm very excited. My husband was just like, let's you know, I went and I got it without his consent. And when I started, you know, comparing this tiny camera I can put on my pocket and then this other camera and the versatility of the flipping, so I got a G7X. So there, I may post a picture of it. You have your back screen, you can just flip it and you can see yourself. It's more like a selfie situation right now, what I'm having. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see. So let's get started with the episode. Before that, I'm going to go ahead and take my bracelet off. I've been having this bracelet on since the moment I got it, and it's a very simple, I would say it's kind of like a rose gold situation here. And the funny thing is that on the inside it has a secret message, and the message over here says fuck what they say. No, fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. So I got this from Andrea. She is Stitch Parade, and she's one of the girls from Some Assembly Required, and she asked me for my address, and I was just like, oh yeah, you know, I was so flattered when I got it that she was like, I thought about you and you have no idea, Andrea. This is seriously the best gift ever. I will wear it forever. Like, I got this from my boss last year and I used them together. I put them in the other side and I will cherish it forever. And yes, F what they think of me. Anyway, so thank you so much. Best Christmas gift ever. And the card was hilarious and I will cherish this forever, I promise. Anyway. Okay, so let's get started. So let's talk about finished objects, okay? And the first one that I have, and the only one that I have to show you guys, is the wool and honey. There it is. So after months and months of giving this sweater this stinky eye, after cursing it and talk dirty to it and just hate it, I will have to say it's my favorite sweater. It is. So this is the wool and honey, and let me show you a little bit of the detail here, and you can see a hair of mine there. This is the wool and honey by Andrea Mowry. I did a size small and I use US size needles 3. I got gauged with size 2.5, and I was watching the Wool and Cookies podcast yesterday, and the host was saying that she got gauged for the same pattern with a 2.5 needle, and the suggested is 4, and same happens to me. So I did got gauged with the size 4, and I decided I was not going to do that. That was too much. So I went up into a size 3, and I'm glad I did that. However, it's more like a medium size than a small. It's really very A-line for me. It doesn't look bad on me. I really like it, so I have no problem with it. I just wish it was a tad smaller, but then again, changing needles, I should have known better. Anyway, so you guys know that I talk very loudly about how much and how boring this is, and you know, people don't like that, right? People in America doesn't like when somebody say it's fucking boring, because it's boring, right? And I was watching this podcast from a girl, she's from Spain, and she was saying, oh my god, it was so boring, and I didn't see any negative, not that you guys have done that, but nobody complained. It was, you know, I've seen that many podcasts that they're like, oh my god, it's horrible, it's boring, you know, and I'm not saying it was horrible. I'm saying that there was a lot of sweat and tears that went in through the sweater, and I will have to say, thank God I sat down and I was aware that I put too much money on this yarn, and I cannot keep on buying yarn and not making it, nothing with it. You know, my husband was like, okay, I don't care if you buy yarn, I just want to make sure that you're using it, right? So I attest to my discipline and I keep on going, and after I cast off the rib of the bodies, the rest was easier. I really struggle with going from the sleeves to the hem. Oh my god, you have no idea. I freaking hate it. I'm like, oh my god, I hate you. I just curse so much into this thing, and she is giving me this stinky eye back. Because I'm gonna tell you what. So I'm gonna post a video of Anna. I met her for drinks, and she had to help me out.
¿Necesitas mis espejuelos?
No, todavía no, porque tengo todavía necesito contacto. Ay, mierda, no.
This has been some investigative and crime reporting from Seattle, Washington by Nut Knitting.
Okay, so when I went to weave in my ends after blocking, I put my excess thread on my needle, and when I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I don't have a knot or it's twisted, I just lifted my needle and I put a little bit of pressure on it. It was not too much, and I swear, I'm not lying, and it just unraveled, and it was just like, I could see it in like slow motion unraveling and then like breaking. And I had like this 3/4 of an inch left, and I only had that to make a knot, at least on it. So that's why I have used it so many times, and you can still see that I have all the ends to weave still, because I'm just worried that I am going to have a hole and this thing is gonna unravel like crazy. Anyway, so I will have to say, after so much sweat tears, that I love it. It's my favorite. Totally recommend it if you want to suffer through life. Yeah, the only thing that I have to add to whatever I have said for months now is that she asked for 280 grams of yarn, so that is 7, is it 7? Yeah, is 300, no, 6. So why did I have 7? I don't know. Why did I bought 7 for? Anyway, so I have all this left. Why did I have 7? Now it doesn't make sense. Did I make the math wrong? So it's 5, hold on. Okay, so it's 280 divided, that's 6, divided by 50 grams, that's 5.6, so that's 6. So yeah, I scratched that. I was dumb enough to buy one more. And then I wind it, but that means I cannot fucking return it. Ah! Okay. So I have 75 grams of something that I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. Yes, Marilisa, what the fuck? Anyway. Okay, so yes, when I blocked this is even like I can hear it. So I don't know if what happened. Did it felt it? It's really soft. Anyway, enough of it. I'm done. I'm done. Woo! Sweating. Okay. So my best friend, he was like, did I saw you the other day with that sweater and you were complaining that you were sweating on it and you're wearing it again? Do you wash it? And I'm like, dude, like we don't wash our stuff all the time. We use it like 20 times and then we wash it. And for him, it was like I was the dirtiest, germiest person in the freaking world because I use my sweaters over and over and over. And I wonder, I am the only one? I think not. Because I cannot go through that blocking process every time I have to wear it, which I wear it, all of my sweaters all the time. So that will be, no, that's too much. Okay, just let me know, because you know, I have issues and I am new to this. Anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, so let's go into work in progress. And the camera is going strong, so the angels are singing. Okay, so the next one is my Tecumseh from everybody know you, Caitlin Hunter, and I got the hem done. Thank you, Jesus, baby Jesus, thank you, thank you. You heard my prayers. So if you follow me on my Vlogmas, I've been trying to finish this hem for like 5 days. So I finally did. It was a nightmare. Anyway, I am done with the hem. I have to say I love this yarn. I love the combination. I think I'm gonna use it a lot and I cannot wait to finish the sleeve. So I am on sleeve 1 and I just really much just started. I've been working on this other project that I will probably talk about it. I talk on it on my Vlogmas, but anyway. So I'm using this yarn. It's the Strique. Look at that focus. Come on, don't look at my cuticles, people. Don't look at my cuticles. This week we didn't have, we have to give our nails a break, so no painting my nails. I need to get like a proper manicure. Who likes manicures? I hate those manicures. I hate, I was watching the Wendy Williams show and yeah, I'm sidetracking, you have no idea. Anyway, I'm obsessed with her. Hot Topics, come on, it's the best thing ever. Anyway, so she said that she never does her manicure because she doesn't like the tools and you can get all these germs and whatever. And I feel the same way. I don't like them. Anyway, I do them myself. Anyway, so I am using that yarn, this one, and I'm using it on this 3 colors. So I think I have posted about it. I can do it again if you guys want to, but yeah, I am on my first one of these. I am on my second one of the gray, and I think I lost count on this one. They're 50-gram balls, so I go really fast. And if you don't remember, I got this too. I think I got 7 of these, 2 of these for 50%. They were $4, and then this one I bought from online shop. Anyway, so I will have to say I have had so many messages of people being like, oh my god, I want to do a sweater but I don't know how to start, or something really simple, or I love your color work, I will never be able to do that. If you are looking for a very simple color work sweater, I would say this is the one. Although you have the increases and you have to, you know, the color work, but you don't have color work, you know, 2 colors on the same row. You just use the pink, drop it, and then you just use the other one, and you just follow the chart. Anyway, so it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I am using US size needle 6, and yeah, I'm on this smooth sails of Sleeve Island. I have no problem with sleeves. You guys know that. I am one of those weird ones. Okay, so let me talk about the other one that I'm working on. I started this the other day, and I sat down and I did this in 3 hours. Yes, so and I was just like, this is too enjoyable for me to finish. So this is the Speedy Sailboat Mittens by the Skin Deer Knits. I got her, it was like a 6 mittens pattern club, and I was a little bit afraid of doing a big commitment before Christmas, because I know after Christmas I will have a lot of time. But before that, I didn't want to do those fingering weight, or I didn't want to do any of the you know, DK weight. I wanted something fast, and this says it was Speedy. I did have to say they are going really fast, and I love them. And I think I have to talk about this. I used the Let Lopi, and when I went to get them, I was with Anna, and Anna told me, Marilisa, do the black and white test. So I took a picture with my black and white filter, and I saw a lot of, you know, you can see the difference. There was some contrast, and I've seen a lot of this mittens with like white and red, or I've seen like black and white, or black and cream, or you know, like totally opposites of the rainbow. And these ones are very they're opposite in a way, but there's some warmth in both of them. So although you can see the difference, they kind of blend really, really well. So if you wherever you're going to do something like this, try the black and white color filter photo, and then, you know, play around. Maybe you can get a nice combination that is really appealing and fun without being black and white. Okay, so I'm using the US size needles in the color, sorry, in the size 8. You start with the 7 and then you go to the 8. I forgot to change my needle, so it's a little tight here, and I switched pretty much here because I remember that I had to switch my needles. Anyway, so really enjoyable. I will probably work on this whenever I go on my vacation. So yeah, that's number 2. And not that I didn't have any whips, but I do have a lot. Anyway, so 2 are just a little too complicated for me. So right now, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember The Poet by Sadie Norland. And I had a little bit of issues with the yarn. I pretty much ended up using this one, the Fiber Coat Cumbria in the color Scaffold Pike. And this is the beautiful swatch. I am so proud of this swatch, you have no idea. Like, swatch! Okay, so if you have not seen my Vlogmas, and I know you guys, some of you have not, I show a little bit of my progress, and here we go. So here is the progress. This is the back of the sweater, and you can see we already are seeing a pattern. And oop, hold on, emergency 911. Okay, hold on. Why I always do this? Anyway, and then let me show the back. I have pretty much an inch done. Okay, and I'm gonna show briefly, just briefly, where are they? Here. Oop. Okay, so these are the shorts. Yes, there are a bitch, I will have to say. There are a lot. They are insane. They are insane. Have I said they're insane? There are, it's okay, yes, you saw that. That was a lot. So that pattern is from the Lane magazine, number 6, and I was really worried about doing something like that, but you know, I was really worried that it was going to be too intricate for me, and I don't think it is. I think it's just a matter of a band because you need a lot of patience, because I'm not kidding. It's going really fast. It's very intuitive. It's not a lot of difference. You just have knitted together, yarn over, stuff like that. You don't have anything that I think is very advanced. I think the following the charts is the advanced portion of it, pretty much. It's really it's just knit purls, yarn overs, and knitted together. That's it. So there's not a lot to say, not yet. I thought I was going to be able to have this for my birthday. My birthday is in December 26th. Sorry, no, it's not. I'm just like losing stitches. My birthday, oh my God, keep it together, is on January 26th. You know, thank God that happened to me, because you know, when you go to Puerto Rico, and sometimes you go from Puerto Rico from San Juan, you go to New York, they will stop you and they will be like, where are you from? What's your birthday? And you're like, yeah, I will not pass immigration. I will have been held over because I don't know my birthday. I'm kidding. Anyway, so yeah, no progress. 2 inches. Yeah, that's like no progress. I think for like next Christmas we're gonna be, yeah, next Christmas we're gonna be good. And then the last one is this one, is the Crisocola. And this one is on the pom-pom. I think this is from winter 2017. There you go. And this one is a beautiful pattern. I saw Woo Jewel, her sister was wearing it, and I was just like, oh my God, I seen that pattern before. Where's from? Where's from? Where's from? I was just like asking her every place I could, and it's from this one. There you go. So the pattern, like I said, is knitted in steps. So you do, or pieces, sorry, you do the first or the back, then the front, and then you just do the sleeves. You stitch them together, and I was just like, I'm gonna try if I can do it on the round, and I surely did. I did it on the round. So there you go. Let me see if I can. There is my progress, which is 2 rows. And I have only done 2 rows. Whoop! Ringo is here. Hold on. I've been doing 2 rows because whenever I went to follow my charts, it was insane. I couldn't, because the charts, of course, are made to be done right side and then wrong side. So I need to flip my charts, and then I have to take all the charts, which are like 5 of them, and I have to put them in a row. How are you going to make them? Because right now they're just like one here, one there, one there. Anyway, so those are my whips. Very short episode. I'm so excited that this is gonna be so short. Anyway, so let's talk about acquisition. So I have not bought any yarn. I've been a good girl, okay, very good girl. But I did talk a little bit on my Blogmas about the pom-pom, and everybody has talked about it. Everybody has their opinion. I bought it because I want to do this sweater by Cerilia Rose, and she is a Seattle girl. So I cannot wait to start. And it is like a big, like 2 pieces, and that's it. So it's going to be amazing. Yeah, so nice. So I talk about how well they took all the patterns. Whoever did the styling for this magazine, which is, I think, I know the editor is Nora Gogon, but I don't know who was the stylist. It was spot on, like spot on. The designs is very turn of the century, 1900s kind of silhouettes. Very romantic, very fun. So I'm gonna do that, and the one from Hohi is growing on me. I'm not a Hohi girl, sorry, don't hate me. Yes, go ahead and follow me. I am not. I love her. I follow her podcast. I follow her podcast. I really like her. I follow her on Instagram. She's really nice. However, her aesthetic and mine's not the same. So this is her. It's Arbor Vitae, and it's really pretty. And I even liking those tassels. Yes. So it's really something really pretty. It's really pretty. I may pop my cherry, my Hohiolagatelli cherry, and I will go ahead and do that one. This is really pretty. Then the other book that I got was this one, and I was a little kind of like curious about this hat. I was just like, I'm gonna try, and then I got the book and I don't know. I'm a fan of the hat. It's really pretty. It's really simple, right? If you want to do something from the book, I may do it. I may just bite the bullet and do it. The other one, in this one, let me see the name of it. It's called Soiree. And you see here, this is the underarm. Oop, bad podcaster. This is the underarm detail. So you have the detail under your arm, which is like, whoop, surprise. So yes, I have to figure it out what kind of yarn she used, because I don't want to do yeah, she using mohair. Yeah, nope. Yeah, I got a comment on my last podcast about that they were really, it was refreshing of me talking about yarn, how much we spend on yarn. And I have to say, you can spend whatever, no judgment from my part. However, I think is getting out of hand. You know, everybody wants to do the whatever, the petite knit and whatever, everybody should. I did too. But, you know, will I go into a department store? Will I go to Nordstrom and buy a $200 sweater like that? No, I will not. So add all the hours spent on it is invaluable. And I think with my situation with my yarn, it was just a total, you know, it was not, I truly believe it's fucked up, because I just have like two-tone yarn and it's nobody's fault, you know, it happens. However, you know, it's a lot of money. So I need to be more conscious of how I spend my money, because I have so much yarn. I have yarn everywhere, and I you know, we knitters, we sit on our yarn. It makes us happy, but it's like having there is money that you cannot liquefy, right? You cannot have a problem and then buy it and then you get the value of it. You will not get the value of it. You will get half of it, probably a little bit more if you have an Instagram following that will buy your shit. But you know, having a project for it, for me, it works better. And I think I'm more conscious because I don't want to rip it or have some issues on it and then lose it. I don't know. It's just a personal preference. But for me, it's very important to be conscious of it. No judgment. However, I have to think about that sweater. It has, hold on, let me look at it again. It has, it was 3 of the mohair, yeah, and then 3 of the alpaca one. So pretty much it will be like a $200 sweater. Ooh. Anyway, so I think this is everything for today. I'm gonna make sure that it's just a short one. I have to go back to my nephew's christening gown. I'm making a christening gown for him, and I am keeping my progress on my Vlogmas. I'm not gonna talk about it here because I'm just starting with it, but I have a lot to do today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.